Creative Cafe is where we bring a team of practitioners, usually from the creative industries, into a school or into a community setting, and they meet the young people.
We came into school and there was loads of different tables with people with different careers, and we went to each one for about 3 minutes.
So essentially I'm a digital media designer, creator, author.
So in the end what you get is suddenly a lot of people seeing your work, and then I started getting people connecting my work with what they were doing. As it turns out now, I've written children's books, I've done album covers, I've worked, I've made videos.
And we went around and heard who inspired them and what their job's actually like and stuff.
And then we had to choose a group to go to for half an hour and just learn about their career.
They really got into the costumes. We spoke quite a lot about Glad, which is the organisation that I work with.
Well, in the first one there was this guy who is a musician. He's done music for trailers, Game of the Kings I think, or something like that.
And believing in myself was the most important thing.
And then this other guy called Harvey, he did the dome, Brighton Dome, and worked with rhythm kicks.
A young man today, in fact, wants to be a sports journalist and thought, well, today, why does the creative industries matter to me? Well, he's just done a session with somebody that's an internet blogger and a website designer. Her advice to him was, set up your first blog page now, and in 2 years' time when you're out in the jobs market, your CV is your blog. And he was like, well, that's it, I'm starting a blog instantly. Careers days don't happen like they used to anymore, and rather than a careers day just being somebody at a stall sort of just chatting to you a bit about what they do and you whiz around the room and you only spend sort of 2 minutes with them, the young people actually get to meet a real life practitioner. It's in a cafe environment, so it's much more relaxed than it would be if you were being interviewed or if you were going into their business place and saying, hi, could you tell me a bit about you? Most young people wouldn't do that.
So I want you to redesign a room. So you've got one room to do. Your budget is £3,500. My idea was to let them realise if you are commissioned to do a particular job, how you break down that job, how you break down the budget, your time, everything else, and they chose to do an interior because that's what they were interested in.
And then we started to design it. That's as far as we got so far, but it was basically...
It's very difficult for young people to figure out the interconnectedness of maths in a creative process, and the understanding that actually it's so useful. Do your maths, because it is really, really useful in the fact that how it can be applied later on in life.
Because they're a little bit different and more unique and handmade and that kind of thing. So it's been really, really helpful.
I think it's a brilliant idea because I think from a very sort of practical level, they get some practical insight. But I personally think the main thing that they would get from it is actually learning to network and also to ask really key, insightful questions to get the information from the people when they've got such a limited period of time. So I think interaction with others is one of the things that they would take away from something like this.
Anything else that you want to hear, anything else, or you want me to show you anything else?
It gives them an opportunity to practice asking questions to other professionals they wouldn't normally get a chance to talk to. I think also it gives them an opportunity to see how successful people can be when they have ideas that people wouldn't necessarily perceive as being a career.
Is that a programme?
Yeah. Now we've got them, yeah, shall I play the whole track with what we've all just done with the voice of the rapper over it, yeah?
It's hard to keep abreast of everything that's happening. I mean, technology itself brings new jobs probably every week.
For young people that want to work in the creative industries, it's paramount that they work with people that are currently involved in these industries because they change every day. So I think access to that in a non-teacher, student type mode, I think is very useful.
What we've seen today is an opportunity for a whole year group to experience a whole range of different creative businesses so they can be better informed about choices for themselves in the future.
I think the school benefits always from people coming in. They have a different colour and they bring a different voice to the normal academic day, which can be very linear in terms of you do what you have to do, whereas this gives them an opportunity to perhaps show their flair, to relax a little bit, to enjoy company of people they would normally get to see.
gave me a different insight to different sort of working environments. Let me see different sort of careers I could get into, because at the moment I'm doing more digital and media stuff.
So we walked down the street.
Her baby.
Her baby, okay, not the little baby. Obviously, but if we can all make sure that we do that next.
Loads of short films, loads of TV series, loads of adverts.
I think we have to set a theme for our arts project, which could be seasonal or just completely random.